side. And I'm going to use the fabric. I did have enough left over from the scarf. That turned out good. I'm going to glue that over those screws. Yes, on this side though, in the very back, there is some extra screws. That's okay. It's the back side and kind of adds character to it. Cute. This video is pre-recorded. Every single one of these I want to Mod Podge with this gloss sealer. I want to keep the pretty little Happy Valentine's Day on the red truck with the glitter. And this is being pre-recorded because once this is completely dried with 2 coats, I'm going to take them outside, flip them over, and spray paint them red. But my first step, spray painting the glitter so the glitter does not come off when I assemble this cute little DIY Valentine's craft projects. This video is pre-recorded. Alrighty. December 29th, on a Sunday, the red trucks came in and I made one without the painted backs. And then I made one with the painted backs. So you can do either or. And this was the spray paint I used. Okay. I used the screws. This is on another video. I've made quite a few of these already from the Merry Christmas truck and from the Hidden Harvest truck. That you need Everbuilt wood screws. Now you need this to go not only through the very first plaque layer but into the shadow box that I use. The shadow box that I picked up, doesn't matter what's on the bottom of it, but this is one solid piece, so I can do a number of things with this. I can make half a tissue holder and then half a candy holder. Okay? But this is why I want you to use these, because they're wood. And I remove the sticker. Have to remove the handle. And then use these Everbuilt wood screws. I picked these up at Ace Hardware or Home Depot. You get them in 100. Alrighty, they're number 8. Very, very tiny screws, but this beats using any type of glue because of the weight of the flowers and the candy later on. I emphasize that we use screws to make this. And then what I'm going to do, like I did the first one, is I just add some spray paint in a cup, and then I'm going to cover the silver in the screws. I'm not worried about the way it looks in the inside because once again it's going to be covered. I'm going to use a styrofoam Dollartree piece of foam and then go from there. So once again, you can do it by painting the backs or not. And you already seen that I Mod Podged the front, so guess what? There isn't any glitter that's coming off of these. Alrighty. Let's get going. Making the third one. Okie dokie, let's get going. Do this hands-on DIY. First off, take one And make sure the Happy Valentine's Day is facing your direction. Start your hot glue. Warm it up. Yes, you can use hot glue to get it started. It's okay. Alright, I put a good amount of hot glue on the side of this. And now I want to just place it somewhere above this heart and straight. Just enough off the bottom of the truck, but not way up to the top of the truck. Alright, so once I see where I want it, then I'm going to press this and hold it. You want it straight up so it doesn't wobble. Now my craft table is uneven. I figured that out when I made the very first one last year. So I'm placing it on a different piece of wood to make sure that it's even when I put on the second one. Okay? But just press this, hold it, and then take a bead of glue and go across. Just a narrow piece. Just a narrow section of glue. And let it set for a minute. Alright. So this one's facing, this is going to face towards me. Like I said earlier, it doesn't matter what it says on the bottom. You could try to find something that's either as long as this or a 2-section, or you can actually cut it in half and use a smaller shadow box. I've done that before as well, and then I just use stuff to place towards the back of the truck. But this one is going to be labeled as a centerpiece attraction. Okay, basically the whole truck's going to be filled with goodies. Alright, I'm going to let this set, and then I'm going to adjust the camera and show you how I. Okay, I want this screwed in 3 sections. I just eyeball it for the first screw. Go slow and then put it on high. There you go. There's the first one. Alright, now I want to do the middle. Basically, it's going to be right across from that first screw. There's no inches in determination because it just depends on what shadow box you're going to use. Number 2. And then number 3 towards the back. Hope you could see this. Let me adjust it just a tad. Alrighty. Yeah, probably about right there is where I want it. One, two, three. There you go. Okay, so I have to go off the craft table because it is crooked. I'm going over here where I have a brand new storage cabinet for this year, and I'm going to place this up against the box and then take 3 more screws and screw them in. This part you don't have to use hot glue. If you're just making the first one and you want to hot glue it first and then check the balance of it, that's fine. I'm used to making these, so I'm going to make sure, see, it's right there. I'm going to make sure I eyeball it. Doesn't have to be perfect. You know, it's a craft. You're not selling these, you're giving these as gifts. Then the first one I usually do is a center for a door, in the door area. But above the wording, because I'm going to paint this. So I don't want to paint the wording. So here goes the first one. There we go. Then I do the second one and the third one. One more. This easy DIY with these screws is going to have this last all through the season to whoever you're going to gift it to. You can also make one of these and put it away for next year for yourself. And there we go. See? It does look nice painted, I think. You know, just gives it a clean look. And like I said, don't worry about the bottom. But now what I do is just for added benefit, I do add another line of glue right here. And that's all. Just a little bit. And then there you go. Now I can paint these screws with some paint to cover it up. And that's what I'll do. Probably give it 2 coats because this first layer is very light, but at least it covers up the silver part in the screws. You know, nothing fancy, just enough to hide the screw a little bit. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed this cute little easy DIY with the Dollar Tree Valentine's Day trucks. And I will continue with showing you how to fill them up now in the center. And look at that. It's going to last for a long time. And I have to make one for myself too, so you can see it throughout the month of January and February. Alrighty, to recap, you need 2 Dollar Tree of the Happy Valentine's Day trucks. Get them now. They're very thick too. I think they're a little bit thicker than the Merry Christmas ones. And they look a little bit more like there's wood on it, but it's just a design. It's like an old scratched up wood. So you can actually turn this around and paint accordingly. Or just stain it. You could stain this too. Alright. Anyhow, you need 2 of those. Of course, you need the screws. Okay. And then you need a shadow box. I don't have any more left, so. But preferably one that'll fit it right inside. Either this long narrow one or a shorter one, it doesn't matter. Okay? And then you just line up the bottom a little bit with some hot glue. Just add a fine line to it. So that's all you need. And the tip for the video today is Mod Podge everything that has glitter on it before you start to handle it. You've seen me lay it all out on the old tablecloth from Christmas time and then spray Mod Podge on them. And I did a couple layers, but now the glitter stays right on. It'll seal it, so it's going to look beautiful for a long, long time. And that's my tip. I'm going to make a part 2, and the part 2 will be filling up the center and how to give them away, how to gift them. And about one more time, this is the Rust-Oleum indoor-outdoor burgundy satin paint that I used on the back of these trucks. I've had this all summer when I painted my vintage wedding dress that I cemented, and she's still out in the garden right now. I first used this paint and then I thought it was too much of a blood color, a blood red color, so then I ended up adding pink over it. And now that I've noticed that the weather has changed and that the cement is kind of peeling and cracking, some of the red's coming through now, so it looks pretty awesome. But anywho, check back on that video if you want to see how I took an old vintage wedding dress and dipped it in cement and then cemented it standing up in my yard. This is Miss Jones with Legacy's Little Luxuries Arts and Crafts YouTube. See you in part 2. Make sure you get a cup of coffee ready. This was going to be a fun DIY. I'm going to use candies and flowers. Okay? Send my blessings out to you and your family from me and mine. And this video is pre-recorded December 29th. I want you to get these trucks now, please. Bless. Alright, here's part 2 on decorating a truck. I have to retire my old truck and remove everything out of it. And this is what I had out in the living room. And now I have to decorate my Happy Valentine's Day. And I found these cute little Home is Where the Heart Is tissue boxes. And mine will have a tissue box. And then in the back of it, I'm just going to add flowers. So, this one I'm going to put away because that's not mine. Mine will be the one that isn't painted on the back side. Alright, this one will be mine because I'm not too particular about the way it looks. But anywho, I'm hoping that these will fit in here, and it's looking like it won't unless I have to trim something up. That might be it. So do I want to put it in the back, or do I want to put it in the front? Or in the middle? I'm not sure. There we go. So we go in the back, and then maybe up in the front we can have flowers. Or should I place the... I gotta close this door so you don't hear my stereo on before I get copyright infringement on me. Anyhow, how about up in the front? Trouble is, I wanted to say Home is Where the Heart Is in the front, and it don't seem like it's going in that direction. So is the box not a complete square? I guess. Okay, so this, I'm just going to place it this way then. And get so particular about it. And anyhow, in the back, I can add some foam and then add flowers around it so that it sticks up. And then right here I'm going to maybe add a chalk heart that has my name on it, maybe, or has Legacy and Everly on it. I'm not sure, but these are at Dollar Tree right now. They are really cute chalkboard tags, and of course I have the chalkboard marker. And I have picked up some ribbon here. This is really cute, stripes and polka dots, and then regular hearts, and that's wired ribbon. You know how I like wired ribbon, because you can make rosettes and flowers out of them. And then I picked up some of the thinner ribbon that has the glitter on the hearts, and then this is like a check. So, and then I picked up some tulle, because sometimes when I use my Bodabra to make bows, it's like my second set of hands. I can build a bow and place a bow right here in the back maybe. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I see that the tissue box is in here, and I can place something right there. And I can even place my remote controls in there, but I'm not going to this time. This is going to be like a centerpiece type deal. And I even have these stickers left over as well from another DIY project I'm going to upload to YouTube. I purchased it for that, but I didn't use it. So once again, I might use it for this idea. So it's goodbye for now. I'm placing and putting this away and making me a Valentine's one. I hear Easter's coming out with a carrot in the back and Easter eggs. So if I see them at the Dollar Tree, I will definitely be making them up and making up some tissue box holders or some type of holder for my home decor. But this is going to be my first one. This will be mine, and then the others will be for gift. Here's a Valentine's Day gift idea for the little kids. Look at this. It's called My Totally Fabulous Purse. This is at the Dollar Tree today. It was something I have not seen before. It says sticker and activity book, and it has glitter on the word fabulous and has a heart. So this can be a great Valentine's gift. So here we go. We have stickers, and then, oh, feels good. Feels like leather in the back. And then a coloring activity book. Oh, Miss Everly would love this. Design your own app. Not sure if she knows what that means. And, aw, sister's picture. So yes, $1. There you go. They're at my store anyhow. I know everybody watches a lot of Dollar Tree hauls, and then that's all I read is that, oh, that's not in my store. And I know a lot of people have a dollar store in Canada, and it's like $1.25. It's not $1. And they have different items than we do here in the States. So anyhow, I want to show this to you. It's really cute. And I removed their craft drawer since I have a new craft cabinet. This barn cabinet. It's really cool. None of their things are in here, so I have placed the drawers. I've emptied out the drawers of stuff that they don't use anymore, and in the vanity drawers is where their craft supplies are, and their crayons and their coloring books. So that's where their stuff is going to be now. So I kind of rearranged it a little bit since I made my crafting video. However, everybody's still going to be on this table or in the room over there. They have a brand new Barbie house with some new Barbies. So they're going to be in here with me, listening to the videos, watching me, or sitting across from the table and crafting themselves. So that's the main idea of my entire craft room, is to share it with the children and the grandchildren. Even if they do not craft, place something on the table, across the table from them, of something they like to do, Play-Doh, coloring, whatever they like to do, Legos. Legacy loves Legos. She was on the computer quite a bit, but that computer took up a lot of this room right here, and so then I made her a desk instead, and then the DIY I made for her to place on that desk for now, because she wants Paris theme this year. So be sure to check out that DIY with the clothes hangers. I made her a Tower of Love, or you might consider it as an Eiffel Tower, but it's not the exact replica, but it looks like a tower. So be sure to check out that video. And there you go. I will continue this video when I can pick up the candy and other things that I want to place in the back of the other trucks, okay? Right now we're pre-recorded on December 30th on a Monday, 2019. I think this will end the video, the DIY video, okay? I don't think I have to decorate the other two, the other three, to show you what I mean. I think you get the gist of how to create something unique out of the Dollar Tree Happy Valentine's Day red trucks. We'll wait for the Easter ones to come out and do the same thing. Okay, so yeah, this video will end. You will probably see other ideas in the future, but I will upload this to YouTube along with the part 1. So instead of 2 videos, it'll be 1 video, okay? And we're starting to look like Valentine's Day a little bit, huh? I'm not going to change the hand warmers out until February or end of January for Little Miss Mary Marshmallow and Little Miss Caramel Corn. And I'm still trying to find material to make that third doll with Little Miss Annie, but she has the cardinals and the plaid in it. I'll still be looking. Right now there's clearances. I'm looking around, and I will make her into a Christmas doll for this coming season for me, myself. Like I said, we're mostly on Paris this year. I'm getting confused. 2017, it was peacocks. I had a mannequin. I had dress mannequins. Everything was peacock color. Even my fish tank, I had peacock colors in it. Everything was peacocks for 2017. 2018 was basically gnomes. A little bit of Game of Thrones thrown in there. And let's see. The 12 Days of Ornaments was just various ideas. And then 2019, which is just this year still, farmhouse. Everything rustic, farmhouse, country. That's my decor I like and I prefer. But, you know, when you have little girls and the one little girl wants Paris, we're going to go with Paris. I have always wanted to go to Paris, so I will bring to you some DIYs with Paris theme. Oh, and check this out. I never showed you guys this. This is a huge perfume bottle dedicated to Legacy Isabel. Up on the corner it says Babcia's Girl. What I was going to do with this is make a huge jewelry box out of it, and this would be the cover, but I would have to place this on some heavy duty cardboard or some wood, and it would be a huge cabinet, wouldn't it? Because this is taking up half of the door. So we'll see. But she's had this for a couple of years now, and I'm just going to get it out because after all, it's a perfume bottle. Hee hee hee. Alrighty. Going to end this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed your cup of coffee today with Babcia's Coffee and Crafts. See you on Facebook. See you on Pinterest. And see you on Instagram. I finally have an Instagram. And I will link those links to my introductory video. If you look in the About section, you'll see an introductory video for 2020. And it'll have all those links to all the other social media sites that I'm on. But, you know, I'm basically all about just having fun. Okay? So my blessings out. to you and your family from me and mine. And let's see what I come up with next. Subscribe, like, share, and mention my YouTube channel, please. Bye. Catch you on the flip side of the coin.